Please, if anyone is in the chat, are we live? Because I just made a change, and it could all be. It's quieter.
You could all be getting Dicey.
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
I haven't even finished loading his characters.
Sound. Can everyone just say hi? Just the chat.
Hello.
Hello, chat.
Hi, chat. If you're there, give us a little emoji.
One of those. Okay, I think we're good. We're back. We're on. It says ShadowDark up the top there on the stream. It says Hoard of the Sea Wolf King because we're trying something a little new. Now that we've finished off Dragonbane, our big campaign that lasted a good year of time, we're trying something. We're going back to trying new things. And this time we're trying ShadowDark, which I know very little about. I know nothing about other than it's 5e with old school rules. Is that
kind of
Is that right?
Yeah, it's the creator decided that she wanted to make D&D 6e, but using the old school sensibilities where everything will kill you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's good.
I'm in for that.
I've been
not me though, right?
I've been wanting to play like an old school rules kind of style game for a while now. It's one of those things that I hear people in our Discord chatting about. Specifically, Aaron talks about it a bunch. Shannon's talked about it a bit. And now, so for this to come up, I was like all aboard. Plus, I haven't been a player in ages, so I'm very excited to be a player here because Christian is going to be leading us through ShadowDark tonight. Because, as I mentioned, I know nothing about Shadow. And we've got Moj, who's joining us as well, and Shannon is joining us.
Moj. Mojio.
It's me, Mojio.
Hey,
and Christian running the show.
I am.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about ShadowDark, other than 5e with old school rules and everything? Dies?
I mean, if you want to vamp the band for just a moment long, because I'm just finishing off your characters. But
I haven't even started.
Yeah, I've loaded.
Dead already?
Yeah. He's just getting the eulogies ready.
So many dead. Oh my god.
I will say.
It was good while it lasted.
I'm just going to say thank you to Drop Shadow and Lyndon Hood in the chat for joining us tonight. This is going to be a bit of fun. I think this is going to be pretty cool, pretty different. I think. I was just saying, like my characters have all got like one of them has 1 HP. Sorry, I should preface this by saying we've all been tasked with bringing multiple characters. So we've all got 4 characters. My characters range from 1 to 2 HP.
And very importantly, they're level 0.
Oh yeah, they're all level 0, which is
we're not even like barbarian, whatever. We're just Joe Blogs.
We're not even...
I have 2 characters with 1 HP.
Right. Yeah, I got 2
they both
with 1.
share an HP.
Oh, right, they're sharing it.
Yeah.
Just a 2-headed creature?
No, they just pass it around on weekends. Custody of 1 HP.
Sora in the chat says, "Hey, how we doing? We're doing good. This is a nice little change of pace from Dragonbane. Although Dragonbane was pretty deadly, this actually sounds maybe more deadly."
I was just thinking how, like, in the debrief, I made like a little like comment about how I really wanted to take part in a meat grinder.
Oh yes.
And then it's like, what game are we playing now? And it's like,
yeah. I'm scared, but I'm excited. I think I'm pretty keen to see how this goes. Whenever I think old school rules, I feel, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like it's less role play and more just mechanical kind of play.
I'm done, and they generally say it's the other way around. In like D&D, you look on your character sheet and you go, I've got this thing, I'll use it to solve a problem. But with old school, it's more along the lines of the solution is not on your character sheet, it's in your character.
My character has 1 HP, so
it's not running. Don't run it straight.
Don't get me wrong. He's at max right now, so that's good. Okay.
Yeah, maxing and relaxing.
Yeah, 1.
But yeah, it is an interesting question, right?
Yeah.
Like, Because I think you might start off more like a board game almost. Like it's quite there's more mechanics. Like you're going through the set thing per turn and everything instead of like blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Most of it is putting on a voice or something.
Yeah.
There's definitely crunchiness to it, but
Oh my gosh.
like you say, Christian, I think that you have to solve stuff with your own mind rather than, I've got this special ability.
True. Because there's no skills, right? I'm just taking a look at my character sheet now. There's really there's just your base stats and no skill rolls or anything like that, right?
Yeah, so that's one of the... Oh, sorry.
Oh no, I was saying getting flashbacks to the riddles in Dragon Bane.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that was cool.
It's like, can I roll for this?
No, not me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's part of what she was trying to do when she was creating the system. Well, she's like, there's like all these skills and all these stats and all these bits and pieces, but honestly, you got 6 stats and everything will relate to that. So if you do need to roll, use those.
Right.
Keep it simple.
Just some questions in the chat before we get started. Sora's asking if we're working on new campaigns. We've got, we're going to be just doing some fun little bits and pieces for a little while, all leading up to a Rise of the Frost Maiden campaign, which we'll be doing. I'm not sure when we're going to kick that off, but we'll be kicking that off at some point in the future. Giving me a little bit of a break from DMing for a little bit, having a little bit of fun, just trying out some new stuff again. We'll just see what's going on. But yeah, Rime of the Frost Maiden, loving it. Very, very keen. Anyway, Christian, do you want to get started? Do you want like a little introduction? Because Christian, actually, you give me an intro, and I'll hit the intro button when ready.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, this time it's going to be. I think it's going to be interesting because we're trying a new system, and this is a level 0 gauntlet. So it's the idea of you get a whole bunch of people and you throw them at a problem, and most will die, but whoever lives will be able to level up to level 1. And so I think new system, new GM, bunch of level 0s. Tonight might be
getting dicey.
like that.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was going to fix this.
I saw that momentary Dragon Bane background. Very nice.
Okay. And something else is not quite set up. What have I done? I've been trying. I thought I got everything set up. Who's not showing? Shannon's not showing.
I don't have a link or something. Do I have a link?
Shannon, your feed is...
Oh, in the chat there was a link for you to follow.
I don't think it's shown up if I came out late. Or in the Discord.
Yes.
Sorry, it's just going to be black for everybody for a minute there, just while I get this up and going. There we go. There he is. He's in. We're back.
Oh,
okay.
Sorry, I missed that.
Okay. Are we good? Does everyone have what we need?
You're just trying to get Shannon into the game?
Oh, he's not in the game.
Hey, there he is. Yay.
Yay.
Can everyone just double check in the top right-hand corner, there's like a little board game person figure, and if you hover over it says actors, and hopefully if you click on that there'll be a list and you can see your names with characters in there.
Yes. Yeah.
Awesome.
And all of the people watching will be just seeing what I'm streaming up from my side, so it'll be just my character sheets and whatever the map stuff is going on. If we have, I don't know if we've got a map, we've just got markers at the moment. But that's...
So if I just enlarge the picture, there is a map.
Okay.
Silly question. Can I pull the sheet out as a separate window?
No, it has to sit inside this window, but you can,
damn it.
when you open up, you can double click on the header and it will minimize it.
Okay.
Oh.
So I guess
I've completely missed that first thing you said about the characters.
I'm
on this first thing. It says user configuration. It says play a character. I can choose one. Or...
Shannon hasn't used Foundry, I don't think, so he's at step 1.
Yeah, I think you can just you can choose one, or you can cancel out of that, and then do the old-fashioned way.
Yeah,
or the new-fashioned way. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm level 0 on Foundry. That's
yeah.
This is your gauntlet one. Hopefully you've got 4 or 5
shit.
Shanons that we can just like funnel through.
okay. Good.
Yeah.
Please ignore me.
But yeah, in the top right, there's like speech bubbles, cross swords, a map,
Yep.
and then like a little person thing. If you click the person thing, should have folders with your names.
Oh yeah, I've got one. The one that I selected, Thra.
Yeah, yep. I'll just make sure that
Can I
that
add the
is.
others?
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
yes, there they are.
All right.
Amber, Chomp, Stir, and Thra. Thank you.
cool.
Making sure. And just make sure all of you have everyone's thing, because who knows if you run out of your own characters.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I've also
Okay.
got a folder of spares, just in
Hooray.
case.
Okay.
Can you see my little mouse wiggling around?
I can.
Yeah, that's all I know.
Yay.
Little- All right.
Do I get a mouse?
Whee,
No
like
mouse for
little
you.
fires.
Fuck. All right, fair enough.
It's probably worth going over the character sheets just real quick, and then we'll talk about some rules and scenario and crack on. So if you open up whichever character it is you want to be,
Yes.
on the details tab, you can look at your ancestry and background and your alignment. It's kind of the 3 main things on there.
Sorry, looking at this character.
With your background, if you click on that, you can actually pull up a little description about what it is.
I don't have sufficient
Yeah, I
permission.
got the permissions.
Oh no!
What?
Look, this is the
Okay, we can
look,
fix
this is
that.
the first time we're doing this, everybody. It's okay. It's chill. If we get to the point where we're playing, we've done well.
Hey, you should. Okay, well, anyway, the point is,
Damn right.
here's what your skill is. Whilst you have no actual skills because you're level 0, you are just the townsfolk effectively before they become adventurers. If you can explain to me why your background will help you, I will give you a bonus or an
Gotcha.
advantage or something like that.
Cool.
Oh.
Interesting.
Across the top, if you click, so that was details, abilities. This is where most of the fun will happen. You can see your 1 hit point or more.
One. Yep.
Nice.
Unclass, same as D&D. That's what people are trying to beat to, or meet or beat to hit you. This is a D20 roll equal or higher system, so it's nice and easy.
10.
You have luck, so you can use that to re-roll a dice after you've rolled it. You're like, oops, nope, I don't want to die. Roll again.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also going to say that for this, you can spend a luck to force me to re-roll. Or
Oh,
you can spend it to let someone else re-roll.
but not yourself?
Not anyone.
Anyone.
So
Okay.
if any dice roll comes up and you have a luck point and you want it re-rolled, sing out, spend your luck, or
Okay.
re-roll it. You've got your stats, strength, dex, con, int, whiz, and charisma, same as D&D. And if you click on the word,
Yeah.
it will roll the dice. So everyone wants to just try that and see if we've got permissions.
Pops up with like an ability bonus, is that right? And then you can type stuff in, or did I click
Good
the wrong
looking
thing?
dice.
Was that me?
STRINT, yep. You can
Yeah. Oh, okay. I can just
public roll, ability bonus, advantage, disadvantage, that's all there. Great, so that dice
Oh.
works.
I tried to change my color because it's the same as Reagan, but it looks like it didn't work.
Oh.
Sus.
Oh, we rolled a 4, a 1, and a 2. We're off to a good
That's-
start.
You get those low rolls out now. So 1 is a fumble in this game, similar to D&D, and that's when you don't want that to happen. But then 20 is a crit, which is,
Okay. That's a good.
it's a good. Inventory,
That's a good.
that's a good. That's where you can see what you're carrying.
I didn't do it that time.
He started it.
With your gear, if you do have a weapon, I mean, all 3 or 4 characters that do, you can actually click a little button that says toggle equipped,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Ah, okay.
just if you want to be using it.
Yeah.
Equipped.
And that will then put it, I believe, on the front page. So you can just, it'll move it up to the top, and that way you can just click on the word to roll an attack. Oh, sorry. It puts on the ability page where you can roll an attack.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. There we go.
Wait, I've got carried, and I can. How do you? I could stash it, but how do you equip it?
Oh, if it's not a weapon, you can't equip it.
Oh, I got a short bow.
Oh, you should be able to equip that then.
But what does the icon look like? I just got like a little.
It's got like a little guy with a little shield. Is equipped.
Yes.
This character.
Oh, and by the way, if you right-click on any of those little icons across the top right, so chat, combat, scenes, actors, any of that stuff, it'll pop it out into another little window.
Excuse me.
So I generally just pop the chat window out, so and we'll see whatever rolls. Where were we? Characters.
Not working. Oh.
Talents. So you've got your little talent, which often won't do anything at level 0. I think goblins, you can't be surprised, and some other people have some other little benefits. But you can click on that to open that up.
Oh, that's good. I can
Nice
become
to nice.
stealthy.
Basically, you can disappear once a day when you hide or something like that.
Can become invisible for 3 rounds once per day.
There you go.
Okay.
And then run away.
Yeah.
Any questions about the character sheets? Because it's largely just a really stripped back D&D.
Yeah, I think we're good. I think the only thing that this first character's got for talents is like Farsight, which just gives bonuses. You don't have to cast it or anything. It's just an innate ability. Yep. Yeah. Okay,
Should just be innate.
Cool.
Oh.
Sweet. So,
and I know it's not going to happen, but to level up, are we after gold, or are we after killing creatures like it is in 5th, or are we after milestones? Or
creatures give very little experience, so it's mainly treasures, and a treasure isn't like a 1-to-1. 1 gold is 1 treasure. So a small thing that's easy to come by, like maybe you find a purse with 15 gold, that might be 1 treasure. But if you go and you find something that's put a bit more work and is worth finding, maybe some gilded plates or whatever, that might be worth 2 treasures. When you get to 10, you get to go up a level. But the thing is, if you survive this, you go up to level 1 straight away.
Okay.
It's like the milestone.
Okay. Cool.
And I've wondered about this with other ones. Like, do you if let's say we got 6 treasures among 3 of us, do we all get 2 treasures, or do we all get 6 treasures?
6.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no killing each other for the extra treasure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it only counts the first time. But someone pointed out for gauntlets, sometimes it's worth letting someone die so you can bring in someone else and loot their body. So just like a little tip that I've heard. Don't be afraid to loot the corpses of your previous characters. So quick thing with the mechanics, there's no magic at level 0, so that's easy.
Oh, good thing I've got a Farsight for spells. And that's great.
Hey, you might turn into a wizard.
That is true. I am a
10th
wizard's
level.
apprentice, so that does make sense.
You're a wizard, Grotzig.
D20 system, roll equal to above, as I mentioned. One of the big differences in this game is that everything is done in turn order. So when we start the game, we'll roll for initiative.
Whee!
And while you're all walking together, that's not such an issue. I'll just kind of like let you mostly organically move. Every so often I have to roll some dice for encounters. But then, say when you split the party, as you inevitably will, then it goes into a turn order. Turn order?
Okay. A twin order.
Last
Turn
game I
order.
played of this, it took us to the first intersection before we split the party. And about 30 minutes later, we had half the party dead. So
why? Okay. All right. Let's.
reasons.
Yeah.
Makes sense once we're all dead.
Yeah.
Largely, I think this is going to be one of those, you guys play characters, and I'll tell you where rules apply.
Okay.
Because you don't have skills. So it's just, what would these little hapless people be doing?
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm keen.
But there is one big rule, and this is what kind of sets ShadowDark apart from a lot of other ones, is that no races have dark vision, except every monster.
that we're fighting.
Yeah,
Oh,
so you guys
wow.
cannot see anything. And if you're in the dark, I have to roll for encounters constantly because it's a very high threat area. Because every monster can see and you can't. So they're like, oh, great, mealtime.
Amazing.
So you want to
is
get a torch.
Is the entire world cast in darkness, or is it just some
Oh,
parts?
no, like
of
when
it?
you're walking around in the day, that's fine. But
Okay, okay.
But we're not going
If
to
you're-
ever be doing that.
if you're dungeon delving, for instance, or out at night.
Yeah.
And then the other big thing is that torches run at real time.
Mm.
So 1 hour of actual life is going to be one torch.
Right, set
Cool.
your timers, guys.
We're playing for another hour and a half, so
Yeah.
A torch in a bit. The
Torch in
joy
a
is
bit,
with
yeah.
this VTT, it will count a timer for your torch.
Oh, that's cool.
But it doesn't care whose turn it is when it goes out. So it might go out in someone else's turn and you're in the shit or you're in trouble, but you just need for everyone else to do their thing before you can light your torch again.
And I'm assuming we're not delving into an above ground set of ruins in the middle of the day.
You're not going to a supermarket with brightly lit shopping aisle,
tanning salon.
Yeah, okay.
Toys R Us.
A little underground Foursquare.
Oh,
Any questions about
That's
the
good.
system in general? As I say, it's largely going to be you guys play some characters, and I'll tell you where the rules fit in around that.
Okay.
wonderful.
Ready to
Shriek.
die.
Has everyone picked a character?
Yes, I have chosen Khaled, and a wizard's apprentice, and he's an elf.
Who else
Are
we
you
got?
supposed to have a class?
No.
No, they're not.
How do you know
they're-
you're a wizard's apprentice?
That's in my
Original.
background.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's a background, right?
wizard's apprentice. Yeah.
Not a wizard.
No.
Like
No.
Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, it's a lot like that. He just mops the floor when like the wizard spills things.
Oh my gosh.
He's a
and-
janitor. He's a janitor for a wizard.
He cleans the wizard's shit.
yeah. And he's like, and I like to think he's like a very high. He thinks of these as a very high elf. Like he's come down from basically elven royalty to become a wizard, and he's just a janitor. That's this guy's backstory.
Oh.
Intern
Yeah,
gets the coffee.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. I've got, how would I pronounce this? Akag, the noble born goblin. Akag.
Okay. Upgug. Shannon,
Oh,
who have you
That's
got?
it, is it?
That's,
I
well,
suppose that is it.
what
All
else
of
do you want to
mine.
know?
Yeah, my one's named Amb.
I'm not
Amb.
gonna remember
AMB.
these names.
Amb.
Amb.
Is the B silent? It might be M.
The whole thing will be silent soon. It's a halfling urchin. The background is urchin.
Aren't halflings like always urchins? It was like halfling rogues are always like urchin backstories.
Yeah, rogues. Oh, okay. I thought there'd be
So we had-
farmers and whatnot.
I'm sorry, it was and Khaled.
And Khaled.
Khaled.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. I'll just pop them on a map. So today's adventure. So in the lands in the north, it is just life is difficult. They're quite mountainous. Anything that lives here is hardy, but the farming is hard. The farming is hard. Sorry, the growing of crops
Farming
is
is
hard.
double
The
hard.
farming is hard. And have I mentioned how hard the farming is? Oh my god.
Hard ground.
Some people who want to escape poverty, they decide, those with maybe less sense or more sense of adventure, depending which way you want to look at it, they try and throw their lot in with the sea wolves. There are a bunch of people who travel around on boats and do raids, and their general rule is take whatever you want, and if the other people can't protect it, they don't deserve it. Now, to get into the sea wolves is not necessarily easy, or actually, potentially, however you want to look at it. If you can show that you have got the skill or the luck even to get some treasure, to get something, then they'll welcome you into their ranks. And then you can enjoy the spoils of their raids. To that end, not far from a cave system where it's rumored that a king was once buried, a Seawolf king, in fact, with his treasure, a small semi-settlement camp has sprung up amongst people that head here, prepare themselves, and in small groups of ones and twos, try and enter the caves to try and come back with some treasure, so that they can prove themselves to the Seawolves and join their ranks. Your dozen people are some of those. And can I just get a D6 from everyone? Just some of the rumors that you guys might have heard about this area.
Where's just the dice?
At the very bottom right, underneath the chat, you can click on like one of the dice in there and just hit enter, I think, in the...
Yeah, you can click the square and then roll.
Or you can click and... Oh, you can click and drag it as well. You can drag it out onto the board.
A 3. Oh, your
So
dice
all of
hit
you-
my dice.
You've all actually heard the same rumor, or rumors. So one is that centuries ago, this was, as I mentioned, a Seawolf King's burial site, a series of chambers that was, part of it was built as a resting place for him, part of it is natural chambers. And so there's rumors of riches in here, including magic weapon, like his famous axe, the Axe of Nine Eyes. But otherwise, I don't know, maybe it's something that you read in a book or old wives' tale, but everyone has always said to never touch the body of a dead woman, as she could rise as a spirit and take vengeance on you. And that's something that's just stuck with all of you as you've been growing up.
Okay.
Hopefully, you're on a map now.
Ooh.
How do we move around? Oh, here we go.
Right click and you can drag the map, and you should be aiming for the bottom left. Hopefully you can't see very much.
No, I can see the campfire. Is it nighttime already? Shit.
Well, it's inside of a cave system. So what's happened is down by the, you go down to the sea and you can come in on a little raft, which you guys have just done. You can't see it, but it's right behind you. You come in through the breakers into the mouth of this cave. Dark inside, although you can see the flickering of firelight ahead of you. People know of this entrance, but not a lot of people come back to tell the tale. You like to think it's because they've joined the Seawolves, but I mean, there is other options as to why people aren't returning after venturing this way. But from where you are, you can see a group of sullen people just kind of sitting around a campfire, dirt encrusted leather armor, salty, dreaded hair. They all look pretty dejected. And but they have their weapons close. And you can hear the river, or the ocean, going into a bit of a river. You can see it a bit further forward. You can hear it flowing further into the cave. It sounds quite, the sound echoes, so you think it's probably quite a large space, even if you can't see it.
How many people are ahead of us that we can see?
Depends where you are. How many people can people see?
I can see 5.
Yeah, I think I can see 5. I wasn't sure if what we were seeing on the map was indicative of like the whole thing.
So really, it's whatever you can see. I don't even know that all of your characters have torches.
That would be in my inventory?
It would be in your inventory.
No torches.
I'm not saying you have to light one, but I'm just saying you
Yeah.
I've only got a short bow and arrows. That's literally
Doug
all I've got.
has a torch.
I've got flint and steel, so I could definitely light something. I just don't have anything to light.
Do I need a flint and steel to light the torch?
not if your friend has one.
Yeah.
Oh man, cooperation. Let's go.
It makes it happen. Working together, dig it.
Quickly, have we ventured anywhere with each other before? Just as a like, would I know that of course Akgug would not bring his flint, even though he's brought his torch? And I think Khaled sees like the darkness of the cave, and he's just like, ugh. And he ventures into his little pouch and pulls out the flint and steel. It's like, there you go, Akgug.
Are you giving to Akgug?
But I'm loaning it to you.
Ooh.
Not give.
Give flint steel to
Not
Akag.
give.
Akag rich.
Not
Akag
give.
rich. Make rich
You know what?
father
I'll
proud.
you get your torch out. I'll use the flint and steel.
Maybe
No
wait
more.
till
You don't
darker.
get to. You don't get to. It's already dark. I know you guys
There's
like.
fire over there. Akag no stupid.
Tell me when you want it, and I will get it out. He's picking like little bits of lint off Gug's shoulder. Dusting them
Now,
off.
Akag have people to do that for Akag.
just quickly, can I get everyone to please roll Dex? Because this will give us an initiative for
Yes.
Initiative?
Wait, are we going into initiative already?
the whole game is played in initiative order.
Whoa, well done. Wait,
Imagine if I
are
bought
we-
a piece of paper.
20 is a good number, right?
20 is a good thing.
Okay.
And a turkey's a bad person.
Oh
my
dang,
god.
Look at that.
Another 20.
You guys are
Akag.
dexterous. Heck.
I'm not. I'm less dexterous.
So we got
You were too busy
Yeah,
picking the
an
lint
elf.
to realize what was happening.
Doug and then Sam. Oh, that's nice. It's just alphabetical order.
Okay, yeah.
I look for patterns in life. But yes, as you're all together, I'm not going to split you off into forcing you to take turns. I'll let you guys work together somewhat.
Woohoo.
Now, the people closest to the fire had their are more focused on the fire. For those that can see them, there is a younger soul who are quite short, bit squinty, and peers over and notices you. Looks back at his the people by the fire and then just kind of like starts squinting back at you. You're a bit silhouetted by the light where you are.
He's squinting at us. You there, Squinter.
All right.
I'm just going to approach them. I'm going through this dark period here. A dark area.
And there's a pit.
Period
No,
of my
I'm
life.
joking.
Yeah, that's right. Hello, yeah.
And just as a
Fellow,
general rule,
sea urchin.
movement is 30 feet, which is 6 squares,
Oh.
but it's not really exact. ShadowDark
yes.
uses a close if someone is like punching distance, near if you could get to them in one turn, or far if
Cool.
beyond that. So
Okay.
Oh,
you guys all approach. He's actually just going to block you off there. Yes, all right, well, welcome. But also that's quite far enough. What's your business?
Akag come to be rich and famous. Puts out a hand to shake.
Kind of looks at your hand. He's like, "Well, you're in the right place if you're looking for riches, as this is the famous tomb of the Seawolf Jarl, King Yarly Seawolf. Oh, bugger. Anyway, there's an entry fee. It's 5 gold." He just puts out his hand.
what? No, we've
Salad.
been.
Salad cover for Akag. Akag bit skint at the moment.
Look, we were told we were given free entry.
Have you seen our boat? We don't have money. Have you seen the quality of that thing?
And he peers over. Like, yeah, that boat looks like not my problem.
You want boat?
Take it.
Well, then we can't get out Gug. It doesn't.
He yells back, "Oh, what do you reckon, guys? Shall we take the boat instead of
She doesn't
the
mean.
gold?"
Look, whatever we find, and like you said, it's full of treasures. We'll bring you back 5. In fact, we'll bring you back 6.
That'd be really an interesting idea, if not for the fact you need to pay us to go in the first place.
Now, on our way out, we'll pay you on the way out. It's the same thing. It's just afterpay.
I
This
mean,
new concept we're bringing to the
Afterpay.
to the ShadowDark.
Yeah.
next thing you'll know, you'll be saying that you want to pay it off in installments. But I think no, I think that I think the system of 5 on the way in is tried and true.
What? Look, do you own these caves? I don't see your name on it.
It's
Actually-
just back there.
I was going to say, looks like he's scrawled it. Well, there's a few names over there. I'm not sure if that's his name.
I saw someone. It said Dickhole back there. Is that you? Out of the
He's
way.
No bend.
He just yells back, hey, Rovan, we got some funny guys here, not interested in paying. And
Whilst
one
he's-
of the people...
Whilst he's talking to someone else, can Utgag just quietly like moonwalk backwards behind the group and then try and go around? Like sneaky. Oh, I keep picking up all three of the icons instead of just Utgag.
Click on one of the other characters, like, yeah, that person, and then click on Does
Nope.
that help at all?
No. Sorry.
Hold down shift and then click on Akag.
No. Oh, okay. Oh.
And now click on Akag.
Let's go. Utgag.
So
Named
the person
after
that
the
is,
first noise his mother made after he was born.
and whilst the first of these people is quite short and quite squinty, this one that's coming in quite a blank face, but neck is just thick as a bloody wall. Just a wall of meat, effectively,
Ugh.
wandering up in leather armor. What's the problem, Ivor? You're like, well, they're not paying. They think they can.
Paying. It's after pay. It's in the name. We bring treasure. We bring you back 5 gold. Sorted.
He's right. It is in the name. Shut up,
Seems-
Ivor. Shut. All right.
Yeah.
Just-
Listen
no.
to your friend here.
Yeah.
And you know what? We don't have any money. But what's better? No money or a chance of a lot of money when we come out?
If you're trying to sneak, can I get a dex roll for me, please?
Whee! I'm sure this will not be a problem.
Khaled is like, oh god, where's he? Where's he going?
Utgag sneak. 8.
As you're trying to
Utgag
sneak
is
past
saying Utgag sneak. Utgag sneak.
the big guy just kind of puts out an arm and just puts in front of you and just turns you gently back.
Utgag go back.
While they are looking at Utgag, am I able to use my urchin background and pickpocket this one here that's talking to us for 5 gold pieces?
Amazing.
You can absolutely try that. So roll a dex.
And
Just need to get.
we barely knew you.
I just need to get that 20. Or do I get advantage for my?
Oh, he just thinks you're a grab ass.
You know what, Pigeon? Oh yeah, go on. Take an
Okay,
advantage.
so I roll another one.
Yep, and hope you do much better.
Yeah, because I got a 3.
How heavily armed are these guys? Obviously got ones with a big
I
neck.
love leather. A 16.
So look, they're all wearing
Grew up on the streets.
leather armor, but you see like clubs, bows, daggers. They're ready for what's happening. But yes, you absolutely pick his pocket, and in fact, you find 1 gold coin.
5 gold points.
Now just show it to him
1 5
15
gold.
times.
Yes.
And we should be able to get through.
Oh, it's just 5 gold pieces for all of us, right? Not 15.
He's like, oh, we're not thieves. No, it's just 5 for all of you.
What does that money go towards?
Upkeep.
Obviously. Well, the upkeep's horrific. No, trust
What?
me.
It's because people are trying to pay after they leave, and then they don't leave.
Well, here's the fact of the matter. Ping! I flick my 1 gold piece. This is all of our worldly possessions. 1 gold piece. And normally I wouldn't give it to anyone, but you do look like a smart fellow. One smart fellow.
I appreciate your donation, but that doesn't change the fact that it's 5 gold to get in here. He pockets his gold coin with a smug, shit-eating grin.
What's
we
his
don't
name?
we don't have the 5. So what else can we do?
Well, what else you got? We'll take the boat. That's a starter.
Akgag's a pretty good performer.
Well,
Akgag
the big
know
guy's like,
all
what can you
the-
do?
Akgag know all the courtly arts of goblin nobility.
Like
Akgag
what?
draw pictures in dirt. Akgag sing.
Please do.
Akgag make
Okay.
Akgag noise.
That
Akgag
one's a good one.
That happens involuntarily.
Akgag do nobility shuffle.
Come on, then.
Do I roll a dexterity or is it just
What
you
does
do a
the
little-
nobility shuffle look like?
nobility shuffle? Well, it starts with, because goblins know that if you're nobility, you go like this a lot. So there's a lot of this, and then there's a little shuffle, and then there's a lot of this, and a little shuffle.
It's quite repetitive, but
And he might
Okay.
actually try and just roll to the side and go behind that rock whilst he's shuffling, but kind of like the family in Sound of Music, where they're all like, and then run off to the Alps. This was my secret. Yeah.
That's actually pretty good. I like that. And he slaps the other guy in the eyes, shakes his head. Look,
Akka
and-
does the little poundy orc dance where you kick one leg out in front of you.
I've got an idea. Could we borrow 5 gold pieces from you until we get back? You get your
That's what
5,
nobility-
and you get another 5 when we get back.
Plus the 1.
Plus the 1. That's 11 gold pieces.
It's adding up to a lot of money.
roll the charisma.
Nice. I like this math that you're inventing. It's great. How about you give me the $5 and you be happy about it?
13.
All right, so the short one's like, I don't know where you came up with the math, but it's terrible. Turn out your pockets. Show us what you got.
Turns out the pockets, there's nothing there. I'm just saying, if we can borrow that from you, you get
A
5
dead
right
moth.
now, and 5 when we come back.
You've walked into this cave system with nothing
Because-
at all.
This
This isn't
where
a
we
fucking shop. This is where you get treasure.
My God, you're not going to be able to pay because you'll be dead.
There is no paying. You don't own this cave.
You know
This
what? You know
is-
what? Give me 10 gold pieces,
Yeah.
because that's the rules of this part of the cave, isn't it?
He goes, I don't have 10 though.
Well, you give me 5.
And we'll call
We'll
it
call it
quits.
even.
Yeah.
And the guy just puts his hand on reaches up to the chest of the big guy and just stop. Stop. Shh. Look. Boat. How about this? Boat is collateral. That gold coin, collateral. Something to sweeten the pot, though. I'm not feeling 5 gold off that.
Agag looks for a shiny rock on the ground. Agag know what a shiny rock looks like because that's why his family are nobility. They have 3. Big news in the goblin world. Shiny rocks. No shiny rock? No shiny.
Shiny rocks.
None that you can see at the very least, because you're also still standing in the dark. You're like up in the light just ahead of you. There's like, can't really see any either.
Looking for shiny rock.
No. Hoven, the big guy, is just not letting you pass there, by the way.
No.
But where you were standing just back here, you hear the water very close to your left, just north of you.
Is it flowing in the direction that we want to go?
When you're at the cave mouth, you can see it flowing in, and actually you can see it a bit further back here as well, and you can see it flowing into the cave a bit further.
Just going into the cave.
Going into the cave. Well, you shouldn't go into the cave. You can't really see what the cave is.
I know of a move called the log maneuver,
It's been a while.
where one assumes the position of a log and floats with the stream. And no one can tell if you're a person or a log. I've had it with you and your tomfoolery. We're leaving. And you miss out on everything.
You get nothing.
Yeah, I tell you what, you come back with your 5 gold, and we'll talk again.
No, we will not talk again. What you've been doing is not talking. It's spouting shit. And I leave. Good day, sir. By that, I mean dickhole. Okay. Let's go to the... I'm going to cross the water to the north.
Hey, stop. The big guy wanders away. Or just kind of like propped himself up against a rock.
Akag will move north as well.
So when you get to that water, it's about 5 feet across, and it looks fairly deep. It's moving at a reasonable clip, but obviously not enough to stop you getting across at this time.
Okay.
Kel's going to just continue to get a little bit closer to these guys. Maybe walk over to the big guy that's propped up against the rock.
Oh, that's the little guy. The big guy is...
Okay, that's right. The little guy propped up against the rock. They're going to be like, look, if we don't have the money, you don't get money. I mean, that's as simple as it gets. Is there something that I could do for you? As pay?
There we go.
Well, you can give us... I'm trying to meet you halfway here.
You're not... No.
I hold on to your boat. I hold on to your money. I just want something else to sweeten the deal because I don't expect you to come back. Truth be told.
I've got nothing to give you. So I'm
You're
trying to find it.
You're walking in here with absolutely nothing.
That's just
My
how things
God.
are. That is just the ways of it.
You're
And
just
so is
you're
there
signing
anything-
the boat over to me anyway, aren't you?
Not if we leave right now with the boat. You're down a boat and a gold... Well, actually, you've got the gold piece, don't you? But you're down the boat if we leave now. I'm just saying, is there anything else that we could do for you? Well, I know to clean up, and this place is a bit of a hovel.
I've just also noticed that Gug has moved.
Yes, Kellen's
Okay.
kind of been, like, distracting as well while doing this.
Yeah, when Gug took this
Akag
step...
has been furiously looking for a true shiny rock and figures that, it should be near the water, right?
So Akag has found the water, very much so. As you notice, you put your foot forward and leaning forward to find a rock, trying to figure with your hands and go face first into the river. Can you please roll me your dex? Because walking
Akag,
around in the
free
dark
goblin.
of ShadowDark, you have walked into a river.
Oh,
Akag, no, pay the $5. 15.
So you splutter and bring yourself back up to the surface, and you do actually... I'm going to get you back. You find the edge of land again.
Now to sneak past the guards on the other side of the river.
So we're just going to go into turn order for a moment here. So we remember where we left you off, Zillid. We'll get there. But right. So Akag.
Actually, Akag's quite intelligent, so I'll play Akag a little better. Sorry. Yes?
You're in the dark. You know that the river is right next to you now.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do? But you're in the dark also.
Akag would like to taunt one of the guards, get them to run at him, sidestep them, and then toss them in the river.
How does that work? Who are you yelling at? How are you trying to
shuffle.
port them?
Hey, giant thick neck guard. Cannot catch Akgag. Neck thick, like your mama.
Yes, you're trying to taunt the guard. And what are you off to?
I am watching this. I had planned on jumping in the river and then just re-emerging when there with that patch of light. But I heard a big sploosh and then taunting. I would like to get ready with my bow and arrow. I'm just sort of out of view, hopefully, in the north. West.
So I mean, you're in the light of the entrance to the cave, coming into the cave.
Yeah. So I'm very visible. There's no sort of rocks to nestle behind.
I mean, yeah, sure. There's a rock. It's a halfling. You could probably get behind.
Okay. I'll just
And
be
prepare for
quiet
trouble.
here.
And by the way, for combat, which it seems we might potentially be in shortly, you get one move and then one action, be it shooting, stabbing, casting a spell, or you could do a bunch of little actions like ready a weapon, drop a thing, drink a potion.
Okay.
So it's one action and one movement.
Okay.
And that one action might be lots of little ones. Right, Salad, you were trying to convince this guy. One more charisma
Salad. I like that.
Salad.
Salad days here in Elf Town.
I'm calling him Khaled, but I do like that maybe people do call him Salad.
Potato salad.
Yeah.
No, it'd be like a lettuce salad. He's an elf.
Khaled, yeah, he's just talking to this guy. He's just trying to convince him that surely there's something he can do to help out to pay off that 5 gold. But it does feel like it's talking to a brick wall.
You know what? Give me your hat.
Oh, my hat. Oh. I get it back.
Hey, you broke the gold.
And I get it back when I come back with the 5 gold.
You can buy it off me.
I get it back. You're borrowing it, like the boat.
I'm borrowing your boat.
Borrowing and the hat. Oh, it's a good hat. Guys, he wants
what does
my
the hat look like?
It's like a wizard's hat, but it's got like a big A for apprentice on the front.
Sort of like an L learning plate.
L.
For learning, not for anything else.
You hear from the distance. Yeah, give him a hat.
Okay.
You look like a dick anyway.
Well, yeah. All right. What? What was that?
Nothing.
takes his hat off. Holds on to it. He's like, I will get this back. Okay. And he hands it over. He's very sad to see that hat go.
The guy runs a hand through crusty hair, just crinkling noises, and he's like, crinkles it onto his head. What do you reckon? My wizard's apprentice now as well? That's what this says, isn't it? A wizard? Or are you a wizard?
Not yet.
You don't look like a wizard.
Not yet.
You have to wipe the wizard's ass now.
Oh, with the hat, I heard.
Maybe.
I'm like, oh, you're us 8.
Guys, we're allowed through.
Very well. You're a heck of a wheeler dealer, Salad.
Khaled. Yes.
Khaled, sorry. I appreciate it.
Where are we even? Where are we going? Where do we go from here? He's asking.
Oh, well. Generally, they go across the river and up somewhere.
Don't have a map of any sort.
Are you likely to pay for a map if I
I
did?
thought that's what the 5 gold would cover. I'll be honest.
No, that's just entry fee.
He's never been inside.
He's never been. Okay. All right.
Too cowardly.
Oh, you in the back. Where are you going? Yeah,
I
that
know a
way.
salad.
Oh, it's to the south, is it?
Well, there's a wall to the south, but yeah, most people go north across the river.
Oh,
Over the river.
That way's blocked off back there. He gestures off to the east.
So we
Okay.
didn't have to pay. We could have just walked.
Okay. Keller's pretty upset about the hat.
at least he got rid of that hat.
Well, I don't know what I'm
I
going
was
to do.
like,
Once I go back to my master,
What's his name?
that's his name, Master.
Really, Master.
Yeah.
Master Man.
It's
Mr.
the,
Must be
Master.
very close.
the weirdest thing is his name is Master Wizard. That's his actual name.
Weird.
Sounds legit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ever seen him do anything? Any magic?
Yeah. He
Yeah.
taught me. He did this thing where he
Token.
removed his thumb.
Oh my god. He pulled gold from my ear. What's dark around here, isn't it?
Agug.
Yes.
Torch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where is my torch? It is in
Beautiful
my
singing voice, Agug.
inventory.
so you're lighting your torch?
Yes, I am.
I'm going to use the flint and steel to light. You're not going to. I've decided I'm not going to let you hold this. Agug. Just angle your torch out. We'll light this up for you.
So I'll fire up your torch for you. This is going to be a 60-minute timer.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll go to 9:58.
Perfect.
No.
So basically, when the torch goes out, we'll call it a night.
Stop
I think that'll
immediately.
be-
But yeah, you can go into your inventory, by the way, Akgug, and you can see the torch which is used, and there's 4 little dots, and if you hover over them, they'll tell you how many
Yes.
minutes are left on your torch.
Oh, excite. Oh, that's neat. And
And
there's
now
a
you can
little,
see a bit more of the cave.
there's a
Don't
little
fall
burning
into the
flame
river.
next to it as well.
Okay.
And so now you see that the reason that the sound, the river and whatnot did seem so loud is because this cave does continue up north, further east into the cave along the river, and then also that little side cavern, I guess you could say, behind where the toll keepers were sitting.
Oh, there's something back here.
That's
And so
where
there's an entryway where
Akgug was
Akgug was
trying to
trying to
go.
go.
Ah, right.
Mm.
Yeah, I couldn't see Agug, so I wasn't sure. So, but he told us we should head north.
Yeah,
So-
head north across the river, and then
Cal
that's where they normally go. But
tries to just jump over the river.
Trust him.
Doesn't want to get his pants wet. They're already drenched from the boat, so I don't know what his problem is.
Probably should have asked this earlier, but do you any of you have weapons? of any kind?
Yep, and yeah, Khaled's got a big club on his
Club.
back. Yeah.
Akgug has much
Can find
clout
seals.
at the sports club back at
Sports
the
club.
Goblin.
I've just got a normal club. You got a
Goblin Village.
sports club? Sports medal.
Oh my god.
What?
No club, just clout. Membership. Very exclusive. Just
I'm
Akgug.
lost. But you,
anybody in the club getting hits.
Akgug, lead the way.
Yeah.
So the cavern here, it looks like natural formations. The stone walls come up and over. Don't even look like they need to be hollowed out. Although to the northwest, you do notice that an actual man-made structure.
Hey, an actual
Whoa.
man-made structure.
looks promising.
It's like someone has what little you can see from here. It looks like someone has taken the natural shape of this cave and then at least done something to an entryway.
Oh, this is
Was
sort
it
of thing a king would do.
Are there any fresh footprints around? Are we gonna that sort of show where a lot of people have been heading?
Nothing fresh, no.
Ah. Okay. Oh, well, let's head. Yeah, I think we're heading the right way.
Is
Well.
Uggug able to look for like any signs of, I don't know, monsters?
How would you, just like looking around or?
Looking around for like, I don't know, scratches on the ground, on the walls.
Kellen says there's one.
I'm sure there would have been
one
like
back there
monsters
wearing my
around with
hat.
a nearby.
Got him.
Uggug, appreciate. But I'm sure, like, it's a goblin. They all live in dungeons and caves and stuff, right? They'd know, like, oh, this cave's got a monster in it. I don't go in there, right?
Come on in, Uggug. It's safe.
Yeah, we might find some
Um,
goblins.
I tell you what, Uggug, is when you were searching around where you were,
Sorry, I'll go back.
searching around for signs of, claw marks and whatnot on walls and any signs of monsters. Not a claw mark, but you do find what looks to be like a piece of dried skin that must have scraped off something. It's a sheet about the size of your face, slightly scaled, but yeah, dry skin.
Elderly.
Great. Uggug found rations. Look.
Oh, that's good. I like
Oh,
that.
that's a big scab.
But yes, walking into this room.
Lots
You
of
say
iron
it's
and
scaly,
scabs.
So would we recognize it as being from like a reptile thing?
Has anyone got a reason to recognize what might make skin like this from their background?
Ooh, nobility. Is it the same as the scaly leather that's covering Uggug's sofa back home?
What's Uggug's sofa made of?
Fancy leather.
No,
No.
it is not the same.
There's a
What?
possibility.
It's goblin fancy. Goblin fancy.
It's possible that Kellen's seen some kind of assortment of skins because of the different potions and stuff that the wizard
How many
has
skins?
been concocted. 3 or 4 skins.
You know what? Give us an intelligence roll. Let's see whether it's more of a luck thing, but let's just.
Sure.
Is it like the butt flap that your master makes you wear?
Yeah, just a 3. 2 plus 2, 3. What did I say? 2 plus 2 is 3. 4.
Yay!
Is that after-paid math again?
That's my level of intelligence.
Salad, you're so full of like so much good math today. It's amazing.
2
I
plus
thought I was going to get him with
3.
that. Go.
Not one that you recognize.
No. Okay.
But yes, walking into this room. So this room has been actually carved into the stone. It's room shaped, actual walls and a ceiling instead of just natural formations. Now, and along the west wall, on the left wall, if you will, there's deep carvings of life-size warriors and armors and helms in quite a high relief. So this is an intricate art piece that's been dug in. On to the right, in front of the door, you see a mound of shattered oars, boxes, and just other bits of debris that's been piled up. And then another door stands against the north wall.
Is that door on the eastern wall blocked by all of that stuff?
Yeah, all that stuff is sitting in front of the wall,
Yeah,
in front of the door. So it looks like something that you could clear, but would take some time.
Does it look like it's been piled up there to block the door? Like someone outside has like shoved it up against the door?
Yeah, it looks like everything's just been piled there for whatever reason, whether it's to block it or whether they're just like, hey, this is a good dumping spot.
Kellen's
It's a door.
just going to walk out and be like, why is the door blocked?
Don't fuck with the door.
What's
A
behind the
talking door.
Leave it alone.
Okay.
He's probably right.
Yeah, I think,
For
yeah.
once.
Uggug is appreciating the culture and art on the wall.
Is that
Does
where your
it look like-
treasure's hidden? Is your treasure behind the door? Is that why you want us to stay out?
You know what? Open the door then.
You know what? Never mind. We're fine. I wouldn't open that door, guys. I think we should just leave that door alone.
Meanwhile, Any clues or anything interesting in the wall
Any carvings?
decoration?
Yeah. So I mean, there's 7 carvings of these people, life-size people in armor. Now 6 of them lift an empty sword hand, which looks like you stick it's a torch sconce. It's like that kind of thing. And they 3 on either side of a woman, who is got flowing robes and cups of pool of water in her hand. Actually, 3 of those people are just holding out a hand like a torch sconce. There actually looks to be torches in there.
Oh,
Like real, actual ones we could take.
They look like pretty bad quality, but yeah. So of the 6 people, 3 on either side, 3 of them have torches, and then in the middle is a woman. Her hands are cupped, and there's water inside of her cupped hands.
actual water? Sorry, but like a carving of water.
It's some kind of liquid. Looks waterish.
Oh,
You can taste it.
I'll sniff
Akka
it.
gives it a sniff. Oh yeah,
Mm-mm.
Oh, nice.
Doesn't
Oh,
smell
no,
like
sorry.
anything.
Okay,
Please.
you sniff.
you're first. Oh, okay. Yay.
Yeah.
Big old huff.
No scent.
Ah, no smell.
Should we?
It's just leaking from the wall.
It doesn't look to be leaking from anywhere. It's pulled in the hands.
Can Akka put a little fingertip in it?
Yeah, you want to stick a fingertip in? Okay.
Oh, yes.
Feels like liquid. Not just
Is
room temperature liquid.
Little test mlem.
No flavor or anything.
Not cocaine.
All right. It was the liquid form that gave it away for me.
Cool. This is
Oh, well.
strange, though. You'd think it would evaporate.
So there's 6 torches, a little thing of water. Should we just... do you want to light all the torches?
Whoa. Whoa.
Maybe it's
Can we
possible.
put the torches? Those things are expensive.
I mean, Akka not too big to take a free torch.
I mean, if we could put 6 torches in here and light them, maybe.
I'm just going to check. I'm just going to check something. And Keller's just going to walk up to the door. He's just going to just check if it's locked or if it's openable.
So you're just going to turn the handle.
Yeah, you're just going to...
We should just turn the handle until we
Shit,
can.
shit, this is going to kill him. This is why...
I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
And you're using your hand to do this. You're just going to reach down like YOLO this door. Yep.
Keller's just going to walk back out towards the group and just call out,
Oh,
is it safe to... Can we just go through the doors? I'm pretty nervous about this place.
I just saw Utgug is actually chaotic. Utgug's gonna go over to the side door and say, "Hey, is it okay if we take your torches?"
what am I
Like,
dealing
you
with
down the
here?
corridor.
What? Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
You're yelling out, "Can you steal the torches?"
Yes. Oh well, Utgug's just asking, "Can we take the torches?"
To the door? Are you saying it to the door?
Yeah.
Utgug might try the door. Hello.
You can't get to the door past all the debris.
Yeah, so
You'd have to clear the debris first.
Keller's been shouting out back to the guys that wanted our money.
Can Utgug reach the torches, or are they like at tall
No.
person height?
So it's like a normal. Well, you're a goblin, maybe a little more difficult, but doable. I'm not going to make you roll to try and pick up 3 torches.
Oh, can I? Just as a mechanic thing, can you like snuff the torch and save time on it, or?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, I might light one of the wall torches and then snuff my one to save it.
Okay, I just have to put a light in here. Has that turned a light on for you?
It's
Well,
already
the
pretty
same.
well
Let me
lit.
turn off my torch.
Oh, there we go. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So was it just one of those torches you were lighting?
Yes.
I reckon we light them all.
Okay,
But
I like
wouldn't you
more.
light all 6?
Happy birthday to Utgug.
Yeah, you light all 3 of those torches.
Whee!
Wait, there's 3? I thought
We
there's
did.
3 on each side.
No,
There's
there's only
3
a
on each
total of
side.
3.
There's 3 on
so
each side.
There's 3 people on each side, but only 3 of them are holding torches.
Oh, and the other 3 are holding nothing, but it looks like they should be holding something.
Could be holding a torch.
The wood. Can I search the wood for some torches or something torch-like from in front of the door?
Yeah, I mean, you can. There's certainly bits of wood. A lot of it feels quite damp.
But
Probably would need something to help it burn.
Oh, is the liquid flammable?
did it not? But it didn't taste. Can you, Utgug, if you put some of it in your mouth and then spit it over the one of the torches?
Utgug game. Okay. Take a big slurp.
Still no taste.
Utgug fire.
A mist of liquid sprays through, and the flame flutters briefly.
But Utgug will keep that for their
Hey,
party
you
tricks when they
guys.
get back home.
Do you want to go get some treasure or what?
Utgug trying.
What's happening?
Yeah.
Let's go through that door.
Okay, we'll go through the door. I went to, but I just was filled with dread suddenly.
Oh, can Utgug try just putting some wood in the empty hands? Like, does it need to be a lamp? Can it just be?
That's what you were
That's
going
what
to
I
do.
was
wasn't
trying.
it?
I was trying
Yeah.
to do that, but
Some damp wood.
It's very damp, and it made me think that we needed something else to be able to like. light
Maybe
it.
when we come back, it'll be all dried out.
And it's all wet. The whole pile is just wet wood.
I mean, it's just random crap. It looks like whatever was piled up. Probably a lot of it's coming off the river.
It may not even need to be lit. Let's just grab
Pissed on by some giant lizard.
Yeah, yeah. Let's grab some torch-like wood and just put it in their hands.
Yeah, I mean, like there's bits of broken ore, so maybe it's like snap off
Yeah.
the closest ones to torch things. You just jam them in.
Yeah,
The
just
other
jam
3.
it.
Yep, and
Colour's
there's now all 6 are holding something, and 3 of them are torches, and 3 are bits of broken ore.
And Keller's like, perfect, way better.
Beautiful.
Utgug tries the door.
Right, we're going to go in turn order, by the way. So, Utgug, you just grabbing that door.
Yeah.
Cool. You can click on it to see if it's open.
Wee. Hey, Utgug opened the door. You're welcome.
Unfortunately, the light from the torches does not spill out into this next room.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. Utgug comes back and lights the torch.
Can we just take that torch?
Yeah, we can
That's
just
lit.
take the lit torch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll-
Yeah, you
we'll
guys want to
just
take those
that torch.
torches?
Yeah.
Yes.
Might as well.
Right, I'll give each of you a torch now.
Okay.
When I said that they looked kind of decrepit, they are. They're only going to last for, like, as you light them, you can see them kind of splutter, and you figure this is not going to last the full hour. But I will
That's
give
right.
you some torches.
It's okay. Teamwork
but
will make
they're
the
not
dream
all
work.
lit, are
You
they?
can take turns.
Oh.
They are
I'll
lit at the moment.
I'll save mine.
Yeah, I'll save mine as well. We need to be very careful about torches.
Yeah.
Utgug's a
Yeah.
big
Even
spender,
shitty
so
ones.
Utgug's gonna.
Will
Right.
we
Got two
get
torches.
Will we get some kind of warning when these are going out, or
You will.
Beeping.
You can always look in your inventory.
Okay.
Actually, I might just change this to say torch.
Fucked.
Okay.
Subpar.
Here's one for Utgug. Let's give you
Achievement
one.
torch.
Inventory torch. Paper torch. And then a crapping torch for Sarah as well. So many flint and steels.
I know. I'm ready to go.
And there you got a.
So whoever's
torch
got the
together.
lit torch, do you know how many minutes you've got on that lit torch?
Well, didn't you light all three of them?
I think we doused 2.
Oh, okay. So who's got the lit one?
Akak does.
Yeah.
Gonna light the way. Onward to riches.
Yes. I've been poor all
Is
my
that
life.
actually giving light?
No.
No.
That is.
What
Why is
happened?
it not giving light?
Living most of my life.
Oh,
Oh,
here we go.
Ah.
Oh,
Okay.
dark.
Oh, dim.
everyone
Collided
shut
with a
Akak
wall.
in the.
Goodbye, Akak. Tell us
All right,
how
so
it goes.
as you step through, so inside of this one, it's another carved room. So this is very purposeful. This one has 4 carved pillars standing inside this rather extravagant sized hall. So somewhere off to the east, you can hear the sloshing of water. On these pillars, at least the ones closest so you can have a better view on, you can see that there's some kind of relief. These ones closest, they've got carvings depicting some short bearded men hammering stones and standing on each other's shoulders to hammer higher stones. You see a door against the north wall.
Like 2 children in a trench coat.
Yeah, but without the trench coat, but with power tools, without the power.
Yeah.
Low stealth.
But otherwise, the air inside here is cool and a little bit musty.
I'm going to
Delicious.
jam a bit of junk under this door to keep it open.
There you just wedge that open.
Pardon?
Yeah, you wedge that open.
Oh, yep. Oh.
Now I'm just going to pause you all
Something.
Yeah.
because I need to select.
I'm reading something
was
in the
like-
chat there.
What did Akak do?
Oh, sorry, I accidentally rolled that using you, but it wasn't meant to be.
It's like,
By the way,
Doug.
did Akak
so
do
you-
that?
Ooh,
What the
more than moving.
fuck?
Okay, here we go. So you, my lordy, oh, it just works. I love it. So as you enter this room, as much as you hear the sloshing of water, you also see some sea wolves. These Nordic folk wearing their chainmail armor, hefting weapons, wander in, and they kind of stop and stare. And a woman walks forward, a berserker wearing animal hides and a large battle axe. He says, double checking. Yeah, sorry, a large great axe across her back. And she's like, "What are you doing in my father's tomb?"
Us?
Eh,
Or are you talking to your people behind you?
To you.
Hello, fellow sea wolves. I've come here, like you, to
holding the torch.
because we've been sent by the sea wolves, obviously.
Obviously. And
Akak came to join the sea wolves.
To assist you in
Gain
bringing
greatness,
back honor to this
fame,
old
riches.
land.
and what brings you here?
Claiming my birthright,
Hmm.
which is not yours.
Why would it be?
Why would you be here to take it?
Did you? No one said we were going to take.
No, we're just cleaning. We've been cleaning up a bunch of that crap out there.
And it just
Replace some
she
of those-
laughs and she's like, take what you can take, and if the dead want to defend it, they'll rise up and stop you.
I'm sorry, what?
No,
Dead.
I've been told not to touch any dead women, so it's fine.
Well, that's sound advice.
So no rising.
But Gold's not a woman, nor is it dead.
So there is gold down. I'm just looking for 5 gold pieces. That's
Eight now. Okay, well, goodbye. I'm going to head.
Is Upgug Seawolf now?
Not yet.
She's like, you are not a sea wolf. We'll go in a turn order here. So, Ugug.
Yes.
These people have just kind of appeared. It seems to be another woman further back, but otherwise it's a lot of chats and various sets of scars and stern looks. And they are more or less blocking off this eastern passage.
Upgug stands up nice and straight and looks very as brave as a little goblin can, and says, Upgug, wish to join the Sea Wolves. Upgug comes from a noble lineage. We are the same.
I care not for your lineage. We are not the same. If you want to join the Sea Wolves and earn it, show your worth.
Upgug does the nobility shuffle. How this for worth?
Callum's kind of like bopping along to the imaginary music.
Does a little goblin beatbox.
Aim turns invisible. Not on purpose. Just from shame.
Right, so you're doing a little dance. Amber, what are you up to? The little dance is happening right now, and the sea wolves are looking on, slightly confused.
Do you roll for cringe? I've seen this dance before.
It's very good.
Yes, thank you. What was your name?
I'm Garatha.
Garatha. Thank you, Garatha, for your allowing us to travel through your ancient castle. I suppose what is a fortress?
Tomb. This is the place of the dead. I'm sure you'll find it much to your liking.
Yes. Yeah. Any tips on where to find some treasure?
And she just stares.
Well, it's nice meeting you. I'm going to head to the north, and I'll open this door.
Wait. Okay, big finish. He's like,
these people are not as amused as the other chap.
Callan's like just does like a just gentle clap. I'll never get sick of this one.
Oh.
Okay. If dance will not do it, then fame will. Okay.
So yeah, when you open the door, Amp, you can see. Hey, where are you going? It's not your turn yet. You can see and you can see that there's five alcoves, in which there are some coffins. There's also looks like there's a carving on the top of the coffins. It's very hard to see from where you are exactly what they are. But everything is kind of obscured by a heavy curtain of cobwebs.
Oh, and so there's coffins in there.
Yeah, you can see just the ends of some coffins in each of the alcoves.
Well, looks like there's coffins in this one. Do you mind if we pass by you there to the east?
Oh, we're on our way. Salad, what are you up to?
Khaled hearing that there's like dead down here and that there are coffins so close is just like holding back like some dry thieving. He's just like, oh, okay.
Salad, it's not so bad. The torch will burn off most of the smell. I can go. Akka can burn the cobwebs, burn the smell. Like lighting a match when you go to the outhouse.
Oh.
I do appreciate that you do that, Akka. Khaled is I think Khaled is just going to take Am's lead here. He doesn't really want anything to do with the dead bodies in the coffin, so it's just waiting for this group. Does the group have their own torch, or have they just been traveling in the dark?
They do have a torch.
Oh yeah, okay, cool.
and they will well, best of luck, and we'll see you on the outside. Or
Was that a
we won't.
puzzle in the previous door? Do you know anything? This is your dad's tomb, right? Was that a puzzle? I don't think we passed it.
No, I don't
What's the
believe it
water?
is.
Is it water or
It
poison?
looked like water. Did you try drinking it?
Utgug gave it a taste.
Are you dead?
I don't know what Utgug is.
Does this look dead?
Doesn't seem to be poison then.
Dead cool.
We'll probably just spit into the hand as they go in.
Oh, I didn't think of that. Did it taste like spit, Utgug?
Maybe fancy crystal spit.
Oh, they've gone back to the
they've
east.
gone. Okay.
They're just,
It's worked.
They're
It
done.
worked. So,
All right.
I mean, these coffins to the north. What do you? Shall we burn them? Burn them, and then gold doesn't burn.
Okay.
I like your science talk. Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
I do
ready.
have an intelligence of 7.
Okay, yes.
Smell
Okay,
of
your
ham.
turn. So,
Sorry.
are you going to wander into the room and burn coffins or cobwebs, or what? What are you burning?
Burninating the carrion. No?
The coffin.
Burning the cobwebs, burning the dead people smell, and going, ha! Around the corners. Ha!
Okay, well, yeah, you can go in if you want.
Don't touch the dead bodies.
You're
Right, only
waving
the
your
men.
torch around to try and burn away some of the cobwebs, and it does. It just falls
Yay.
back like a sheet.
Oh, looking at the carving,
Yeah.
because remembering all the rumors we've been hearing, does it look like the carvings show like which one are women, which ones are dudes?
Inside on the coffins.
Like on the tops of the coffins? I
Yeah,
thought
so
that's where
as-
the carving was.
Yeah, as you come in and you're scooching away some of these cobwebs and you into the corners, you can see the top of the coffins, and it looks like probably men wearing armor. However, the faces of the men, the lids have been just smashed,
Ooh.
so you can tell it's like a manly body, and then the face has just been absolutely caved in on them.
Double dead.
What's your
Someone-
background again?
Agag is noble-born. Does it look like would Agag recognize like the burial of a fellow noble person?
Yeah, so it does look like a noble, a tomb, but that is a deliberate and frowned on act, unsurprisingly, to desecrate a tomb in that way.
Ooh.
So now we're going to go on to Amb.
Okay. Well, it looks like they've already been desecrated, but have they been pickpocketed? I'm going to go in a bit and I'm going to
'Cause they're
push
different.
the lid off of the one to the right.
It is very heavy, so give me a strength roll.
Cool, that's quality. Strength. They've got an 11. 6.
You even struggle, but it's slightest of grinding, but unfortunately between your feet is slipping more than you're managing to get the lid off.
Can I help? Can I assist?
Maybe on the other turn.
Okay.
We'll just see if there's anything that Tellid wants to do first.
Net.
You can hear Am struggling. He's like, oh. You need a hand, Am? Oh.
Yes, please.
Oh.
I'm just trying to get into this dead body.
Oh. He like holds his breath and comes like walking in, shaking his head. Oh no! But it tries to like help you with this.
Yes, I'll get some treasure, and
this
then we
lid.
can leave.
They
Just
can
to-
move past each other, by the way. It's just like, excuse me.
Do I
If you
just
wanna,
use a standard roll? Is that me
Yeah.
helping?
if you want to come a little further into the room, though,
Oh, yeah.
there you go. So now he's kind of like pushing and he's pulling, and okay, you know what? Do it with advantage because I imagine all three of you are trying to heave off the same one at the same time.
Do I just do a second roll?
Heave into it.
Yeah, just do another roll.
13 flat.
Yep. There you go. Between the three of you, you start to feel it. You realize that you can swivel it more than necessarily push it straight off. And so you swivel the feet around, grinding noise, and this dry smell, earthy smell coming out of the stale air coming out of the tomb. And you manage to get the end off the feet, and you kind of lever that and tip the whole lid off. And inside, lo and behold, you see a skeleton with its head removed, lying, but you can also tell that it's also lying face down.
Oh.
What's your backgrounds? We've got a noble person, wizard's apprentice, and
A urchin.
okay, so Akgang, you'd know this. It's actually an incredibly dishonorable burial to one, have your head removed, and also two, to be buried face down. In the kind of Nordic the Nordic sea wolf culture.
Is it like a punishment that would have been done when they were buried, or is it like flipping the bird at a dead guy after you've stolen all his stuff kind of thing?
Either one would have been pretty horrendous.
Oh, this not good. Yeah. Okay, we'll inform the others.
Does it look like they've been buried this way, or did this happen after they were buried? Because you said it was smashed in the head.
So the head has been removed or severed on this, and then the whole body's smashed down. But then the carving of the top looks like it was smashed. Not all the way that there's a hole, but it's just been smashed so you can't actually see their face. Whoever it is, they're trying to effectively erase their memory, it looks like.
So you think they've been buried like this? Someone hasn't come in after they've died and flipped them over and taken their head off?
It would be hard to say.
Oh.
Although I don't think it would hardly be worth it to carve like a statue only to deface it and then like bury the people in it, right?
Yeah, why would they get such a nice coffin if they were so hated?
Can we look at the ones at the end? Or have we looked like at all five of them at this point?
I just assumed that you
is there
grabbed
money in
one
there?
off at the moment.
Okay. Like, are they all defaced?
I mean, you can go and have a look.
Yay!
It is your turn.
Woo!
So
I'm just going to pause you there, by the way.
The carvings of the bodies on top of the coffins.
Oh, sorry, Amp.
Are they all like male bodies?
Yeah,
or
so
are they indiscriminate? You can't tell.
If it is a woman, it's a woman who's wearing, broader, flatter armor.
Oh, okay.
Most likely men. Like it's
Practical
proportioned
woman.
more like a
Okay.
very practical woman.
Khaled was a little worried that maybe the faces had been smashed in to hide whether they were male or female.
Now, Akag, as you walk further in here with your torch, just scooching away the cobwebs, as you pass it towards the left, the flames flicker and reflect off something on the ceiling above you. Many things on the ceiling above you. And we're going to roll for combat as a spider
What the fuck is that?
kind of unfolds itself from the ceiling.
Khaled did not want to go into this effing room.
Yucks.
In the top right, you've got the little cross swords icon. If you click on that, hopefully you've got your name and then like a dice next to it.
Oh, yeah.
If you click the dice, that'll put us into combat.
I shouldn't have clicked
What
it.
if we don't want to?
Yeah, damn it.
Then combat will
My
happen
giant
to you
spider
anyway.
only got 22.
Oh, good. Is that all it got?
Oh dear, that's so many numbers. Right, So, unfortunately, Spider goes first. It unfolds itself
By
slowly at first.
Remember me in song. In dance.
That's your beautiful
Remember
dance.
the dance.
Yeah.
The culture must live if I must die.
As soon as it manages to plant its 8 limbs against the wall, it lunges at you, Ugug, and goes to
Kill it
bite
with
at
fire.
you. So
Ugug,
I
kill
wonder
it
if
with
I can
fire.
actually
How many
click
hit
that
points
and
does
then
Gug have? Just one
How many what?
hit points?
Oh, Ugug is built
Ah.
two
Oh,
hit points.
okay, good. How much damage does the spider do? 3? Is that what that roll is?
that is what that roll is. So the spider, as soon as it gets its legs set, springs forward, just bites straight at your neck, Ugug, grabs you, like half severs your throat. You've only got 2 hit points, you said, yeah?
Yes, does my AC help me at all a little bit?
Did you see
no,
that it
'cause
rolled a crit success?
A 20 to hit.
Oh.
Oh.
Hey, but the poison's not going to affect you as Ugug jerks, blood spurts, and then falls to the ground. Now, if this was the full game and you were level 1, you'd be in a dying state. This is not the full game. You're level 0. There is no dying state. There's dead or alive.
Oh my god.
So unfortunately,
Ugug is headless, but looks like they're doing the Harlem Shuffle.
Oh.
so
Harlem
awkwardly, Ugug just died.
Gug!
Oh
But
my
the-
god.
First
The
death!
good
eh?
news is now it's Anne's turn.
Oh, sweet.
Oh my god. So does it look like the spider will be they don't need much to eat, do they? Like that will last about 3 months.
You can find out.
I am going to attempt to shoot it with my bow and arrow.
Absolutely.
Get out of there. Just not shut the door yet. Just
I'll
get
shut the door. Yes, you're correct. I'll leave. It's my turn.
Lock us in.
Goodbye. 6 months of eating. Okay, so do I just click short bow?
Yep. On the front of the page, it should be a little short bow thing that you can. Oops, sorry, that's me shutting the door. Don't worry.
Oh.
On
Did
the
I just
abilities,
cut-
it'd be a quick short bow.
Oh, abilities. Oh, yeah, I see. Normal. A 7.
Now you'll be pleased to know that does not beat its AC. So maybe it's the shock of seeing Ugug just being half decapitated in a moment, but you pull back and loose the arrow, and it kind of just like pings off the wall to the side of the spider.
Don't worry, I've got 4 more arrows left.
Was there
And
a
you do have
splash
movement.
zone?
Pardon?
Was there a splash zone around where Ugug was when the head
Of
came?
blood?
Kill its face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I walk backwards out of the room.
Yep. That makes sense.
And I yell off to the right, giant spider! Giant spider!
What's
Really
the deal
big.
with the giant spider?
The echo comes back. Ida, Ida, Ida.
Help!
Yeah, and so now
Call the police.
tell it. There's a spider. There's not much more of a.
Yeah. He just watches Gug's body just flop to the ground. He's now like blood covered down Cullen's front. He's like, he just grabs the torch off the ground and sprints out of the room and shuts the door.
Yep, absolutely.
But he's holding the torch.
Holding the torch. Okay. That was your first in combat. There's a moment of quiet now. I mean, from the other side of the door, you hear a slight skittering and dragging noise.
Oh my god.
Some crunching.
A wet dragging noise.
Do I get that torch in my inventory?
Yeah, I'll just drag it across for
cool.
you.
'Cause we don't have any light at the moment.
You don't need light, do you?
I'd like light.
Yeah. Perfect torch. Okay.
Oh dear, what is that? Oh, it's a torch. Phew.
Oh,
Was
There's
it
something
like
to
one
be
of
there,
those honey
Yeah.
scooper things, isn't it?
Thought it was like a pit with some sort of, I don't know what at the bottom.
Oh,
Am. Turn order is now you first.
Amb. Ah, it's me. Oh, this. I don't want to go back in there.
I think whatever
Kelly.
is in there can stay in there.
I tried to shoot it, but it was like had a hard carapace, hard armor, skin, or something. I'm gonna walk to the. How many squares do I get to move?
Up to 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I don't have a torch.
Let's say that surely doesn't matter.
That's as far as I'll go. To the edge of the light.
By the way, Moch, have you figured out who your next person will be?
Yes, I have. There were 3 other characters, so I rolled for it. I've got Blotzies.
Yep.
the
Blotzies.
goblin skulled.
Killed. What you up to?
He's just trying to get his breath. He's like legitimately panicking. He's wiping all the blood off. He's got his torch. He's wiping blood off him, and he sees Amb walking off. He's like, Amb, hold up, I'm coming. I've got the torch. Oh shit, what happened?
Teleported.
No torches.
Yeah.
I'm
Where
on
are you?
there we go.
Where have you gone?
Okay, I've got the torch.
Had a moment where you disassociated from your body.
Yeah.
Just teleport it. You've done it again.
As you're walking along through these, again, this is still manufactured hallways rather than natural cave. You can see it branches off to the left. The source of the gurgling noise, you can see that the river cuts through here as well, and it's flowing north to south. Across from you, there's some debris, and washed up in the debris, maybe it's like a part of a makeshift raft, is a small goblin body, breathing, but doesn't appear to be conscious at the moment.
Gug, is that you?
Gug's gone.
I think Gug's alive. Gug jumps across. Gug, and sort of like he can't tell goblins apart.
Ooh.
You're all the same.
Remember that time we got cancelled?
Yeah, the Goblin Association is going to be hearing about this show.
So I'll just say, one, the eyes on the little goblin flutter open as you kind of run up to them. But what is not actually in this picture, but you see inside this room is a black longboat. You can just kind of see the edge of it over here.
A black what? A longboat.
A longboat. Well, you see the end of a longboat. You assume
yeah.
that the rest of the longboat's there. And as you've moved into this room, there's more of a scent of cut wood and seawater. More air is coming through here, so it doesn't feel as damp and musty as the old room.
Yeah, so the goblin's eyes kind of open up. And I think Kellard's like, wait, you're not Gug.
Close
I
enough.
got seats. Hello.
You just see like this blood-covered elf like looking down over you.
Oh, you've seen things. Here, Blotzi's out. And Blotzi starts throwing water in your face.
Oh, Blotzi, because you're blotting the blood away.
No, Blotzi's had name before this incident, but
Oh.
it's okay if it'll help you to remember. Wipe it around. Wash, wash.
He's just keeping
Blotzi-
the torch away from the water.
Are you
Careful.
adventurous? Blotzi's is here to see adventure. Write great songs. Introduce new dancers to House of Nobility back home.
You're a noble as well.
No. Bloodseed's entertainer.
Oh, you would have loved Gug.
Uggug.
Did you know
what
it,
kind of
though?
name is Uggug?
All right. You don't know him? Okay.
Not all goblins know all goblins.
You look just like him. It's amazing.
Bloodseeds get that a lot.
Khaled,
Take it
I
in.
see you're talking to Uggug, but we've got to go. We don't have much time on this torch.
I've forgotten what races are you guys?
I am a halfling.
I'm an
Halfling.
elf.
Oh, okay.
Can I get a D6 from you, Blotsy?
Bloodseeds. Come on, Bloodseeds.
I mean, what you remember is that you had your little raft and you were following this river, and it was meant to get down towards the the tomb somehow, but then you hit some rapid water. You came off, the raft was destroyed, and last thing you remember is striking your head on a branch as you were getting swept downstream. Well, one thing that you remember, one of the reasons that you came here is that you remember hearing stories that Skorgol, the Jarl that, or the king that was buried here, he'd built his funerary longboat in the cave, but he's not buried in it, from what you heard.
Oh.
And looking around, you actually see
Bloodseeds
the end of the longboat.
Bloodseeds found it. Bloodsy will be famous.
Can I draw this?
And he runs over to gaze
I'm just gonna-
excitedly at the longboat.
Yeah. Keller just like watches Blotsy get up, clearly still a bit dazed from whatever accident Blotsy was in, or maybe Blotsy's always this way, but runs towards this boat. Oh. And quick, come have a look.
Oh,
Truly,
boat? What's a boat doing in here? There's no. How would it get in here? It's like a boat in a bottle.
So it's up on look at struts. So it looks like maybe it was created in here, built in here, sorry, but never actually launched anywhere.
Is funereal.
Oh, you know of this?
Yes.
Hmm.
Great story is written about this boat.
Blotsy, just a quick question. Do you have 5 gold pieces on you?
Blotzies holds onto his bag and takes a slow step away from Blotzies heard about foreigners.
Tell it now that you've moved closer with your torch, you're glancing over into the longboat, and anyone else that glances over into it, and you can actually see that it looks like there's a, instead of normally just a seating, it looks like some, like a almost altar has been set up in the middle, and there is some kind of figure draped in white linen on that altar in the middle of the boat.
Would Blotzies know who it is? Because you said that it was made for that lord, but he never actually was in it?
Yeah, that's what you heard, at least. That's the rumor.
Okay.
This is not a definitive news that Blotsy had, or information.
Yeah, Blotzies lets them know about the story of the boat. You know, does a little like tour, gets really into it, and then is like, it's strange, should not be a body in here.
Oh god, another one.
I'm going to look around for cobwebs.
No cobwebs. It's actually a surprisingly dry and clean area, other than, sawdust on the ground, which is, traces of.
Khaled is like on edge though. But is it how hard or difficult would it be to get into the boat from this ground level?
Oh yeah, I mean, like the raft, the supports keeping it up aren't so hard. You could probably clamber up onto those. From where you're standing, you can kind of like see over the edge of it, so it's not too hard to climb up. You can also see a path off to the right and left.
Blotzies can give you a little alley-oop.
Yeah. Khaled's he's got one sort of hand over his mouth and nose as he ventures up onto the long boat, and he's just going to just lift up. He's going to not touch the body. He just wants to touch just this white sheet, and he's just going to A little peek. Just lift it up just one corner.
That doesn't count as
You're
touching.
just gonna look under the sheets of a lady who's like lying on a bed, is it?
I don't know if it's a lady. It could be anyone. It's just a
Touching the
body.
clothes.
It could be anyone.
Touching
There's nothing
clothes
wrong with
doesn't
checking
count.
under someone's sheets. It's all cool.
So lifting
What
up the
is
white
it?
linen, lo and behold, it is
Yeah.
a mummified corpse of a woman. It is a lady, with long white hair. She's
You should definitely throw
Clutching.
up on her.
She's clutching to a chest a stave, which has got gilded on with gold at one end. And on her one hand, you see that she's got a ring set with a pearl, crystal, and a ruby set on 3 different rings.
Am I peeking over the edge of the boat?
Are you?
Yes. Do I recognize the ring or any of these things from like stories? Because I'm Scully?
No, not particularly.
Hmm.
Just looks like
Yes.
finery. Someone's been buried with, well, laid to rest on this longboat in finery.
Wow, so
Anything-
interesting.
Ooh.
We're not touching.
Anything good up there, Kellen?
There's a lot of good things, actually, but it's not a dead person.
Oh. Well, they
Yes.
won't need it.
This is the kind of thing we're here for, but you remember the whole don't touch dead woman thing?
Yeah, that is kind
she's
of a...
dead.
I was raised that
and
way.
she's like mummified. She's been here a while.
That's probably like over dead, you know, it's not just dead. I think we're mostly talking about dead people, not mummified.
I'm not 100% sure it works that way, but it might.
Try it up.
Not.
So what kind of goodies are up there?
He just sort of relays the rings, the stave. Was there something else? The rings, the stave. I feel like there was a third thing. Was that just?
Oh, mummified female corpse, long white hair,
Yeah.
under this linen cloth with a stave that was gilded with gold
Gilded stave.
and
There's
3 rings on the hand. Yeah.
Yeah, just gilded stave, 3 rings. Very fine looking
Gold-coated.
rings. Precious
Well,
gems, that kind of stuff. It's
That
definitely
does sound good.
treasure. It's the,
Sounds like a very rich woman.
Whilst they're
fuck it. And she's
interfering with the corpse, can Bloodseas just like look if there's any like what do you call it? Identifying things maybe carved into the side of the boat? Might be
Well,
like, Lily wears here and it's the name of the person being buried.
Yeah,
Can I get a
right.
dexterity roll from you, Blotsy, just to see where you fit into the initiative?
Dexterity.
why would you need that? Why would you need
Why
that?
would I need that?
If you guys are going to be doing things, like I don't want to have you all standing on each other's toes. Just make sure everyone's getting a turn.
Can ghosts
18.
be hurt by clubs in ShadowDark?
I don't know, can they? Why would you even need to know that?
Hypothetically.
What a strangely specific thing to ask.
Okay.
But we're in turn order. Am, what's up, mate?
Oh, this is giving me the creeps. I know. I'm going to keep walking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was it 6?
Mhm.
I think that's about there. So I've gotten most of the way down the side of the boat. I can't
just,
see any further. Damn it.
By the way, from where you are, Am, you can actually see as the room opens up to the south, it goes onto almost like a landing of natural rock, and you believe you see what looks to be a humanoid figure lying half in, half out of the water,
Oh.
unmoving.
Oh, looks like someone might be. Can you see them from there, Khaled? Just to the south, it looks like someone's half
Actually, yeah,
drowned.
Can Khaled see?
Yeah, now that you're not looking, like trying to not set off a linen sheet. Yeah.
It's the foreshadow of your next character.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
They're all washed up. I've got a bad feeling about the whole touching dead women thing. You know, I was raised that way. I thought maybe it's just like an old wives' tale or something. You know.
I have a plan, Am.
Oh yeah. Don't touch the old dead woman. Is that it? Plan?
It's not quite the plan.
If I had my turn, I'd keep walking. But I don't. Whose turn is it?
Blotzy's.
Blotzy's. Has anyone looked at the end of this room yet? Past the boat?
I don't think the light goes that far.
Oops. Am I able to go that far?
Do you have a torch?
Hang on.
No, because that light only goes that far. You'd have to carry a torch.
As you get closer, you can actually make out that you've reached the end of the room.
Oh.
It's just the end of the room.
Yeah, I mean, you can't make any details because you're outside of torch range, but you can tell that that's at the end of the room is.
Okay. Well, this is what Blotzy's came to see. So Blotzy's is just like taking notes, getting the full image imprinted in their mind of what the boat looks like. But also Queasy Elf, little short man, please be respectful of body and boat. You know they fancy person if they got a boat. And even fancier if they got a ring and a golden stick. Maybe leave them alone.
That's true. But we are here for treasure from dead people.
That's right, Amb. That's why we're here.
It's a little bit of a tug of war.
Khaled pulls a crowbar out of his bag.
Oh, he's got a crowbar. I didn't know he had that.
He's got a crowbar. The plan, Amb. The plan.
Yep.
He's gonna. If Blotzy's is done, is there anything else Blotzy's wants to do before Khaled?
Yeah, that was Blotzy's seconds.
That was Blotzy's turn, was it? Blotsy
Okay.
should have stayed by the exit.
Yeah,
Khaled
that's what I was
says,
thinking. I'm stuck running as his boat.
It's not touching a dead woman if it's a crowbar. I'm touching a crowbar. And he just jams the crowbar down to where like the gilded stave is to try and just like pop it.
Tell it to the judge.
out of her grasp.
Can you please roll 1d6?
5.
Cool, and I think that's probably where we should leave it for the night.
Perfect.
That's actually where our original torch would have gone out.
It was, yeah.
58.
Perfection.
Blotzy pulls out their handphone and just starts filming what's about to happen.
Yeah.
Live stream.
Live stream. Hey, it's Blotzy's. Check out what I found. Queasy Elf, hashtag.
Dolls of 5. Yo.
YOLO.
That was awesome. Thank you so
Yes.
much, Christian. That was fantastic.
Yay.
I gotta say that I knew that death would be possible to be fast, but I had not appreciated how fast.
You're welcome.
Because obviously 1 or 2 hit points for health, obviously you're very squishy, but I didn't know what the range of the damage would be. Also, we forgot to take a break halfway through, but
That's good.
normally I would have stopped just to have a quick chat to people who are watching, seeing what they thought, but keen to hear what people thought of our little playthrough.
And that would just burn our torch, torch time.
Oh,
I've paused the game, don't worry. The torches are safe.
Okay. Oh, so you can actually just pause the VTT Foundry. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yay.
I enjoyed that. That was good. It's been nice to just play for once. Very nice to get lost in someone else's descriptions and imagery and stuff. Loved it. Christian, fantastic. Loved it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Kept us on our toes too. Do you want to open the door?
Yeah.
Yes? No? No.
Open the door, do it, don't touch it.
Well, you're actually just going to touch the door?
Okay.
You fucking freak.
That's okay.
Yeah, no, that definitely stopped me in my tracks. That was like, okay, no, there's a puzzle. The room's a puzzle. Yeah, it might still have been a puzzle. I don't know.
Could be.
Yeah, who knows?
You know,
Drop
well,
Shadow in the chat saying he loved it. I agree, it was great.
Hooray.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe we lost Utgug though. I knew we were going to lose people, and I didn't want to get attached, but I got attached.
Yeah.
I instantly...
Was it the dance?
It's
Was
the
it the
dancing.
dancing that put you over?
No, I like Utgug. I like
dancing
Utgug
sold
from the
horrible.
get-go. He was
Yeah.
great. He, she, they were great. I don't know.
Utgug was in my head a dude.
Yeah, okay.
Blood
cool.
Seeds, I thought was a dude. I don't know now. Blood
Yeah.
Seeds is
Will we have time
I
to
don't
find out?
maybe we'll die in the first 5 seconds of the next game.
yeah. That's where I was at. I'm like, you know what? I've got 3 other characters. Khaled's just gonna. She's here. Yeah, sorry. Khaled's here to get like find treasure. So there's no. He's finally seen it in front of him. Time to grab it. Yeah.
Well, how could you turn that down?
Exactly.
To have 2 coins to rub together.
Yeah.
They might have a gold staff that you would need to pay to the people at the door unless you sneak past them.
Probably sneak straight. Well, it's not. I didn't say I'd give them a gilded staff. I said I'd give them 5 gold pieces. If I don't happen
I'm sure
to
they'd be very
find-
receptive to that.
If I don't happen to find 5 gold pieces,
True, yeah.
then so be
Yeah.
it.
There are
The
men
5
of
armed
their
people at the door,
word.
like, oh, you outsmarted us.
Yeah. They were brutally immovable. Yeah.
You
which
never
is-
know.
which
We
is
might
cool.
we might survive, level up, and just go out there and waste them.
Yeah, see, Christian, you do risk us loving this so much that it becomes a 6-month campaign.
Well, whoever lives,
yeah.
they'll level up. Maybe
Yeah.
you'll be that wizard after all.
Drop Shadow says, Khaled or his successors have got to get that hat back. I agree. Yeah. He
We'll
was
make
not,
a new one.
He was not happy to lose that hat.
New campaign settings sorted. All right, the quest for the hat.
Yes.
Yeah. It was funny. It was almost only minutes after we properly started. Where Drop Shadow was like, stop making me get attached to these characters. Yeah.
I'm not sure about you guys, but I'm enamored with the idea of making completely random characters and then just seeing who makes it through and like seeing who they become.
I like random characters. We've done that a couple of times when we've played in person, and I've liked it every time. It's always just fun. Because I'm always limited by my own imagination, so when it's just random, then I have to try and think of something for that randomness, and I like that as a challenge.
Yeah, sometimes I tend to overthink character creation, so just randomly rolling something gives a nice little bit of freedom. It's like, my character's crap at this thing, but it's not my fault. Blame the dice. Ha ha.
We did some we did randomness with Dragonbane, did we? I can't remember. There was a bit of randomness to that, right?
I think you rolled up 2 character choices each, and then you kind of beyond that was random.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a lot of random
man.
to that.
Can't
And you guys
remember.
did amazingly with those characters.
I think it's in Border Feast. It gets you to choose 2 adjectives as to who you are, and then 1 adjective as to who you're not. And so you just roll them on a random table. I'm like, that's actually a kind of interesting way of making
like
a character,
that.
especially who are you not? Because I never really think about that.
What system is that one?
I think that's Wilder Feast, which is like a mix of Monster Hunter and Delicious in Dungeon. You hunt
Can
monsters and then you
we-
cook them.
Can we play that one?
Yeah. No, seriously, I'm happy to run it. I'd love to.
Yeah. I would like to, again, so before we got into Dragonbane, we did like some T2K, we did some Alien, and then we got onto Dragonbane. It might be nice to do that again, play a few more just like random little games before we finally move into something long-term. Because I'm a little excited about getting back to D&D, like that system. It's been a couple of years since I've played that system now, so I'm pretty keen to see it again. But also, I'm loving just seeing different systems and what they can offer. There's a lot of really cool ideas. Yeah.
And weirdly, this
sorry.
is not Free League.
I know you're running something that's not Free League, and I'm assuming Wilderfeast isn't Free League as well.
No, it is not either. Which is really, I think it's Horrible Games is the one that do that.
Oh, okay, cool. Will you get your Free League license revoked?
Get a demerit.
Yeah.
The things I do for you guys.
Have to go to couples counseling with Free League.
Yeah.
It's like the vegan police that just show up. Except it's the Free League police.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I lose my Free League powers.
Let's call it there. I'm keen for more, so we'll jump back into more next Tuesday, I reckon, if everyone's available. Be cool to continue off. I'm pretty certain we're going to go through multiple characters, right? Is it pretty simple? Is it as easy as just like Blotzie's there? It's just like you just decide they're here on this map now.
I mean, I saw a pile of debris and I'm like, great, there's another player in there.
Yeah, cool. No, that sounds good. Yeah. Just do the anime or the JRPG cliche of you've woken up here and you've got amnesia. That's it. You just don't even have to tell them how they got there.
Well, I mean, there's not a character inside spider cocoons anymore because you just burned those. So, hey.
Hooray!
Well, actually, there's probably going to be a new cocoon with Ukgug inside it soon.
And who knows, more spiders.
And maybe more spiders. We'll find out next week.
Yeah.
Emerge from Ukgug.
Yeah, they hatch out of Ukgug.
Oh, that's horrible. No.
Yeah.
He'll be doing like that little shuffle, but it's just the spiders breaking free from him.
Ew.
Was it Men in Black 1 where there was the bugs inside the person? Or was that 2?
It's the first one with the giant bug in the man suit, right?
Yeah. Vincent D'Onofrio, I think.
Yes. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Anyway.
He's so creepy.
Thank you all.
Yeah, thanks everybody. Thanks for leading that, and thanks for playing, you Moj and Shanon.
Thanks everybody.
And thanks everybody who was watching.
Thank you.
And let's try something new. We'll be back next week for a little bit more. Come say hi on the Discord. I think you'll find the link has just been put into the chat. So see you guys next week. Thanks everybody.
Hey, Joel.
Bye.